Welcome or welcome back to another video of Brotato. Today we're continuing our New Dawn guide series update and we are playing the diver. Okay, so of course we are going to be using the thief dagger today, one of the strongest weapons in the game. S tier weapon, absolutely absurd. It gives you a bunch of money when you use it. Now, harvesting, I love harvesting. And we are capable of taking harvesting, so we're going to take it. I will say, if we could have gotten offered crit chance, we definitely would have wanted that as well, because our weapon gives us bonus money when we kill enemies with critical hits. But if we don't have 100% crit chance, it's not going to do it very often. We also do have 4x critical damage, so we hit very hard. I would actually love to take an insanity just to stack up some more crit chance potentially. All right, perfect. We've got another Thief Dagger here. And yeah, character looks very complicated. Basically, we start with this little harpoon gun. It does range damage. When we hit enemies with range damage, they take more damage temporarily, 300% more. And we have 200% bonus damage with precise weapons. So the Thief Dagger is going to hit really hard after we pull them with a harpoon gun. I will say, I think this build works best when you have two harpoon guns, but you can't get a second one very early on. It is pretty much impossible. Like, you sometimes will find it randomly, but basically when you find a second one, you should take it and then use 4 thief daggers on the other weapon slots that you have. Alrighty, crit chance, of course, we'll take that. Yeah, we do have increased crit mod, so it's a little bit easier for us to stack up crit chance than other characters would have a time, or than other characters have. English, hello. It's easier for us to stack up crit damage, crit chance than other characters. Okay, that's it. We also cannot stack range damage at all, which is fine because we're only using, thief daggers anyways. And enemies do have bonus health, but it doesn't matter if they have 250% bonus health if we deal 300% bonus damage, right? And then we also have the 4x critical damage. So basically, the way this character works is enemies are very tanky if you don't hit them with the harpoon gun. Once you hit them with the harpoon gun and you have maxed out crit chance, you hit way harder than they have health for. So like, it actually works out pretty well in our favor. And I would say this character is very strong in this case, just because, we deal so much damage once we have our crit chance stacked up. Alright, let's see. Melee damage also very good. Didn't mention it, but melee damage does give us HP regen. So we do want to get quite a bit of HP regen, and that means we want to get a lot of melee damage. We could also take a broken mouth. Getting some max HP is worth it. And I wouldn't mind taking an alien. Oh, I skipped it. Okay, well, my bad. The alien worm is actually not too bad. Just some max HP and HP regen. I typically think the item is not that worth it. I may pick it up sometimes just because, you may really need the HP. But like the HP regen doesn't actually do too much on its own. So like, if you have 0 HP regen and you know you're not going to get more, I think the alien worm tends to not be worth it. But if you're like our character and you get a bunch of HP regen and you know you're going to get a bunch of it, then it's definitely worth getting some extra some extra HP regen. That's right. Alright, melee damage is just as good as crit chance, though crit chance is a little bit more important. Immediately, we do still want to take melee damage when we get offered it. Like here, 2 melee damage. We actually don't lose HP regen for taking this either. We could take saltwater, but I think it's a very weak item. Whistle is good. We can spawn some more loot aliens. Another weapon upgrade, of course we want that. Roll a couple times here. Another weapon upgrade. Melee damage and crit chance. That is the perfect combination. Those are the exact 2 stats that we're looking for. So, current game plan, guys, basically, we want to get a second harpoon gun. Upgrading them does not matter at all. It does absolutely nothing. Like, upgrading, you can upgrade them if you really want to for that completionist feeling. But to be honest, it just does not matter. The only thing that matters is getting all of our thief daggers up to tier 4. We want to upgrade them as quickly as possible, and we want to get to 100% crit chance with them. You don't need 100% crit, because these weapons actually have a lot of built-in crit chance, so we only need to get up to 60% personally, and then we'll be fully capped out. Melee damage again, nice. We don't want range damage, of course. Armor is not bad, we can go and take some of that. We'll take some cake, and then we'll take this, and we'll keep rolling. Another weapon, good. Roll again, another weapon, very good. One more roll. Okay, nothing, that's fine. So yeah, basically we're just trying to get melee damage, get crit to 60%, upgrade our weapons, and get armor and health. Yeah, that's it. That's actually it. Nothing else is going to be that important here. So, and the things I just said are pretty much what we're trying to do in order. But like if we find a random armor upgrade or like a random max HP upgrade, of course I will take it, right? So like a moment ago, I just took some random armor upgrade. It got offered to me. I may as well take it, right? I'm going to need it eventually. So we don't need to be too worried about getting it a little earlier. It's not like armor is bad early either. It's just that even though we want it, we would prefer to get crit chance for now. Because the earlier we get our weapons upgraded and maxed out, the more money we can get from them. We can check how much money our thief daggers have made after this. It is about to be wave number 6, or wave number 6 is about to be completed here in a second. Alright, let's see. No? Roll again. Roll again. 15 luck. Nice, that's good. So let's see. 11, 44, that's 55, plus 27, that is 82. Yeah, 82. And then 96 and 71 here. So that is exactly 168, correct? I think we made 168 from our thief daggers. So if we upgrade them, that'll go up significantly. More crit chance is good, of course. Harpoon gun, there we go. There's our second harpoon gun, so now we can trigger our passive much more consistently. Like I said, you can upgrade it because it does only cost 1, but it doesn't actually make like any difference, really. Like it does attack more quickly, so that is something you can consider. And it also does have slightly longer range, plus like 1 extra piercing, but none of those things really matter that much, if I'm being honest. But yeah, I mean, we could take it, right? Corrupted Shard is fine. Another weapon upgrade, of course, we're going to want that. We could actually take the melee damage, because every point of melee damage is also 0.5 HP regen. So like, melee damage equals tankiness, in a way. And I mean, obviously hitting harder is going to be good as well. And yeah, I will say this character is very strong, like very strong. At least I think so. If you use Thief Daggers on him, it is crazy, crazy strong. Though technically using the knife weapon is a lot stronger because the knife weapon gets like, I think this one gets 4x critical damage. The knife gets like 8x or something. If I'm not mistaken, or is it 6x? It hits really hard, okay? Really, really hard. So if you use the knife, you will hit so much harder, but you make a lot less money, so it's not quite as fun in my opinion. And they're both like, I would say kind of equally strong in 20 wave runs, that is. This is a skip. I'll take the money, luck, and lifesteal. I could take some more luck, that's okay, and max HP just to be safe. We definitely want to start getting max HP stacked up at least a little bit, because if we don't, we're going to be struggling eventually. I'll take some harvesting, it's very early on. This melee damage is not bad. And then range and attack speed, we have like no attack speed right now. Well, we actually have no attack speed. So we'll go ahead and take that as well. There's this as well. And the jelly, 2 max HP. Might not seem worth it, but it's kind of similar to the cake, and I would say it's just worth buying because like you really care about getting enough max HP, and we currently don't have enough. You know, like you want to have a decent amount, and there is technically no limit. It's just a question of like, is it the most worthwhile stat to be going for? This is kind of true for a lot of stats actually. So like you can never have too much attack speed or like damage percent, for example. But at some point you have to say, okay, well, I have so much attack speed, the diminishing returns are ridiculous. Like I'm barely getting any value out of this. You're like, okay, so let's go for damage percent, right? So it's the same with like max HP and armor. Armor has diminishing returns. Max HP doesn't. So technically you can never have like too much max HP. But like if you have 200 max HP and 0 armor, it's probably better to just go for armor. Okay. But yeah, anyways, we have very little health, so I'm going to take the health item. Turret, no thank you. Armor, yes thank you. Appreciate that. 3 more armor again. So then we have 6 armor all of a sudden. So all of that talk about armor, and then we have a bunch of armor. I go ahead and buy these two, combine. We could take some XP gain. That'll just let us level up more consistently. We also get melee damage, which gives us more HP regen as well. That's kind of a good deal. We could take the Pearl as well. I think the Pearl is actually significantly better when you have a bunch of elite waves, because you know you're going to get at least a couple of loot crates. And the way the Pearl works is that once you have one of them, they then have a chance to appear in every loot crate for the rest of your run. So that means we pick up this one Pearl. All 3 of the elites that give us legendary loot crates will also have a chance to give us pearls. And it's a small chance, but if you can stack up a couple of pearls, I think it's very good. Like, I want to say even 3 pearls alone makes the item worthwhile. And even if you only get 2, I would say that's like average or like okay. But you're basically investing in the potential to get like more than that, right? That's what we're doing here. Also, I need to get this guy down. He keeps laying eggs, which is a little bit annoying. My friend, please stop. Sir? Sir, can you stop laying those eggs? Excuse me, sir. Okay, thank you. I'd also like to get that loot crate, but it doesn't seem... Wait, did I get it? Wait, my brain. I think I got it. I just got a loot crate in front of me, so I think that was actually the loot alien. This would be good if it wasn't terrible. We're going to go ahead and ban it. Okay, let's see what else we can get. Ooh, attack speed or lifesteal. Oh, these are both really good. I'm going to go for lifesteal because we don't have enough healing currently. Crit chance also very good. We will be taking this 1 pearl here. We could technically take the salt water. We get hit quite a bit, and I guess it does give 1 HP regen as well. Barnacle and a black flag. Okay, that's crazy. That's a lot of curse all of a sudden. The enemies are going to hit 10% harder, have 10% more health, and there will be 10% more enemies, but we will get money every time we kill a cursed enemy. We're also going to get some bonus stats every time we level up with the barnacle. So I don't think that's bad. I think it'll be fine. Yeah. And you could see we hit really hard. Even if we don't hit them with the harpoon gun beforehand, we still hit really hard. The only concern is that there's certain enemies in the game that will do like certain charges or attacks, and you can sometimes accidentally pull them as they're doing it, and then they'll have like a bunch of momentum and run into you. And that's why it's so important to have enough armor and to have enough healing. So that's why I was more concerned with getting lifesteal than attack speed, even though I always say attack speed is like really important, you know. But like, yeah, we want to make sure we don't end up dead. Okay, that's kind of the idea. So we're going to try and take even more lifesteal, take more armor, take more max HP. All of those would be amazing. And of course, melee damage. Melee damage gives us a ton of HP regen too, so also very good. Look how much damage I just took. I barely walked into them for like a second. My whole health bar just disappeared though. HP regen plus 5. I will take it. Plus 5 again. Nice. And crit chance. Yes. We want to get our crit chance capped. We're currently sitting at 95%. So yeah, we need 5% more, of course, and we'll be good to go. This reduces enemy move speed. I think I'm good. Harpoon gun upgrade, sure. Luck is good. We have a pearl. Spyglass for cheaper rerolls. We're going to start banning some items here that we just don't want. Go ahead and do that. HP regen again. We lose some luck. I think that's okay. More max HP, more max HP. Sure, why not? Hunting trophy. This is basically the equivalent of our passive in an item. So we're absolutely going to take that. Mastery is very good as well. More crit chance. Now we are crit capped. 102.5%. Very nice. Could also take the stone skin. Stone skin makes armor even better because obviously if you have a stone skin, you can just kind of only take armor and then you still get a bunch of max HP as well. Okay, our damage is a little bit awkward right now. This is where having, wait a second, all the healing is going to come in handy. Otherwise, we're just going to end up taking way too much damage from the boss. Okay, let's be careful here. Just try to avoid getting hit. The boss is being annoying and he's pathing in a way that I don't want him to path. So I'm going to walk over here to the left side. I think I just walked into like 3 different projectiles, by the way. Now he's doing this. Actually, we might not be able to kill him, it seems like. We just don't have the damage, huh? Yeah, it seems that way, actually. We don't have the damage to kill the boss. That's okay. It is wave 11, so it's very early on. And anytime you're doing a build that involves any sort of like heavy scaling, so the Thief Dagger is basically a massive investment because we're just getting a bunch of money from having them equipped. But yeah, anytime you do a build like this, you will struggle against like wave 11 bosses in particular. All right, some damage. Sure, we'll take it. More max HP is great. And the stone skin, I do want to take this. So now we definitely want to get some more armor. Harpoon gun upgrade, sure. Luck and dodge. We lose lifesteal, which is painful, but I'll take it. More enemies spawn, attack, speed, and crit. Ooh, HP regen every time we level up. I'll take that too. Crit and dodge. Sure, it's okay. Damage percent and then luck and harvesting. We could also take this. We could take all of these actually. This is not bad at all. I think maybe the poisonous tonic is a little bit overkill. We do want attack speed, but we don't care that much for range, and we definitely don't care that much for crit chance because we have already 100% crit on our weapons. So it's just overkill. Yeah. Since we already have our crit issue resolved, we really just want to get like armor, dodge, and melee damage. That's about it. We actually have enough max HP at this point. I would prefer to get lifesteal over max HP now because 76 is more than enough to never get like suddenly bursted down by the enemies. It's definitely enough. If we get up to like 100, that's completely fine, but I won't be like intentionally taking a bunch of max HP upgrades, right? Let's put it that way. If it comes to me and it seems good, I'll take it. But yeah, lifesteal, dodge, armor. Those are the three things we really want right now. Attack speed is also good, of course. We have like no attack speed, so that's clearly going to be something that would be useful. Okay, we're almost through this wave. It's pretty painful because a lot of these enemies hit really hard, and we just don't have that much healing yet. But we'll definitely get there very soon. Alrighty, and we can take this because we have more than enough crit chance, so we can take that, yeah? Recycle you. Melee damage, of course, we'll take. I will take some range one time, and that's probably going to be it. I think harvesting here is okay. It's still pretty early. So now we can take a bowler hat. We can get even more harvesting. We do have exactly 100% crit now on this weapon. I'm really trying to keep this, but this thing is like killing me here. It's taking so long to give me the tier 1 that I want. More armor. And more materials drop, we will definitely take this. It's very sad because we want to stack up speed and dodge, but we're going to lose a ton. But we get a bunch of money from this item, so it is for sure worth it. We could also take this, lose more attack speed. Finally, you give me the Thief Dagger. It took so long to get that. Okay, Lure would also be great because it's just going to give us 2 free loot crates. So obviously we're going to take that. But yeah, we finally found a tier 1 Thief Dagger in the shop. That means we could combine it and then we can make a tier 3. Okay, so it's going to be much better in a second. We'll be making even more money. But if you haven't noticed, we've made a lot of money, like every single wave. It might not be that apparent if you're not used to how much money you're supposed to make on a character. But like, I think in the last wave, for example, we probably made nearly double what a regular character would make. I think we had like 900 and something materials. It's probably close to double what a normal character makes in that wave. So we are making a lot of money, like a lot. And if you'll notice here, again, we're making like what, 800 already? I think we're probably going to end up having like nearly 1,000 here, if not actually just more than that. Yeah, okay, oh my god. We're making like 1,200, I guess, or something. We're making a lot of money, okay? That's all I'm trying to say here. 1,200. Yep. Okay. Well, we'll take some move speed. We have negative 12, so now we're actually only at 12, so it's not even that much higher. I'll take some dodge here. I want to get my dodge up, and then we could take a cauldron. We lose HP regen, but we gain some bonus damage percent every time we pick up a fruit. More dodge minus armor. Maybe the one time I will take this and not be too sad about it. Bone Dice is not bad when it's cursed. If this weren't cursed, I'd probably skip it. You basically trade 1 HP for like 5% damage every couple of rolls. So if you're rerolling a lot, this can be good for gaining a lot of damage percent. Now we could take the Starfish. It'll make us take even more damage, which we already take a lot from the Black Flag, but we do gain even more money. I mean, I guess we should take it, right? It's like, it's too scared not to take it, if anything. Okay, we get another one of you. We get another one of you. More HP regen and lifesteal. I'm willing to lose my harvesting for that. And then max HP and melee damage just gives more HP regen as well. Some more harvesting, some more melee damage for HP regen. I'm going to ban the pencil so I get a free reroll. That's good. That is a good item right there. 5% crit boost. Every time we kill an enemy with a critical hit, we heal. That's going to be really helpful. And obviously we're going to want the Vigilante ring, and then this will give melee damage, XP gain, and HP regen, right? So we want that as well. Now we are into a boss. This boss should be a lot easier than the last one was. If it isn't, I'm a sad boy. It is what it is. Okay, let's just focus him down though. If we can focus him and deal good damage in the beginning, it's going to give me some confidence that I can actually finish him off before the end of the wave. And it seems like we can. It's a little scary because there's so many enemies flying at us, like cursed enemies especially. But like you can see, we're handling the boss pretty well. I'm more so focused on dodging the enemies around the boss rather than the boss himself. because there are a lot of cursed and enraged enemies, and those guys hit really hard. So yeah, not so concerned with the boss's movement. The boss is not that big of a deal as long as we're not getting hit by like every single projectile. You know, we'll be fine. I just got hit by that guy like flying through the map. Oh, yo, chill, 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 chill. Yo, you guys are so annoying. Okay, the harpoon gun plus them like charging randomly is making it very awkward to move properly. Okay, speed plus dodge. Wait, this is like the opposite of the what's it called? The gobbler's hat. Look, 15% dodge lost, or sorry, 15% speed lost and 10% dodge lost, gained and gained. It's like the opposite. Okay, we'll definitely take this because we do want to get speed and dodge. 30 luck is amazing. 10 melee damage, that's a lot of healing. This gives healing as well. This gives more healing, XP gain, more damage, more enemy spawns, good. A weapon upgrade, okay, great. Armor, we have enough speed. We would like to get more, but I'd prefer to have a little bit more armor right now. More healing, minus harvesting, sure. More enemy spawns, okay. This is a little bit ridiculous. We can reduce boss's movement speed with this item, so we will take it. And we don't need this. We need a tier 3 thief dagger to get the final upgrade on our weapon. So yeah, we just have a bunch of daggers and harpoon guns now. Everything is fully upgraded. We are very strong at this point. So like on the last wave, on wave 14, I would say we were pretty strong already. Now we're definitely at the part of the run where it's no longer really losable, right? It's just not really losable anymore. And I will say, if you find that this weapon feels difficult to play with, you can also try using the knife. The knife is another just precise weapon. It doesn't have the effect of giving you bonus money, which is why I don't like it as much, but it does hit way harder. Another thing you can do is if you find the knife later in your run, after you've used the thief dagger for a long time, you can just drop your thief dagger and replace it completely. So like if we found a knife right now, I could get rid of one of my thief daggers and just get the knife. Because it does hit way harder. It just doesn't give you the bonus money, right? That's the only thing. But that means the later you get it, the better. Because then you're not missing out on as much money. Alrighty, more HP regen, sure. We can take armor. Armor is always going to be good for us. This is a super buffed up lure. Okay, so we're going to get 4 bonus loot aliens. That's amazing. Thief dagger, nice. So now we have fully upgraded weapons. 62 gained, 633 gained, 883 gained, and 569 gained. So you've gained like about 2,000 bonus materials from our weapons. That is, yeah, 2,100 more or less. That's pretty good, right? Definitely pretty good. We could actually take a knot. This would make it so we can't get rid of our weapons anymore. I think I'm okay with that. Unless we find a legendary, I won't be that sad about it. More damage is good, more melee damage and stuff is good. We are losing knockback. Or sorry, we're gaining knockback, which is kind of weird with the harpoon gun, but I guess it's fine. We could also take the tentacle, more crit chance, but more importantly, we will heal more often, which is the good part of it. Ball and chain, I think we attack too quickly. Oh, we don't. But we have negative attack speed. This limits your attack speed to 70.75. We're currently sitting at 0.76, so it's very close. But if we take this, we do get a lot of armor and all. It's just that we don't really get to take attack speed, which is not great. Another mouse. Oh my god. And then more dodge and more armor. Yeah, I mean, that's a really good shop. We're getting close to 60% dodge, which is great, of course. We want to get all the way to 60% and get fully capped out with that. If you get lucky and you have a build like mine, which you should because we're playing the same run if you're copying me, um, hopefully you get the ghost outfit and then you can just basically cap your dodge at 70%. So it gets even higher cap, which is amazing on our character. Like dodge is a really good stat on our character. And this is kind of true for any character that makes a lot of money, but usually crit chance and dodge are like luxury stats in a way. Like you get them after you get everything else, right? But in our case, because we make so much money, we are allowed to get dodge really easily every run that we play this character. As long as we're using the Thief Dagger, of course. If you're not using the Thief Dagger, then you won't really make enough money to get all the stats you want. So you might not be able to get dodge, like, really conveniently. But yeah, that means we could even get to 70% and maybe find a ghost outfit. Is there another loot alien? Oh no, I made 6, or I got 6 loot crates. Okay, I didn't even notice. We'll take a wheelbarrow. We lose health and armor, but that's fine. Jerky, it's a unique item. I'll just take it. Range, I mean, sure. Speed minus range, sure. More health, sure. This I don't want to see. I'm going to go ahead and ban it. And then more melee damage, great. And attack speed, finally we have some attack speed. We were sitting in the negatives for so long. Now we attack every 0.61 seconds. It went up so much from just that one item. The acute monkey is pretty good. When you pick up money off the ground, you will heal. And an alien worm, I mentioned it earlier. Normally I won't take it, but if I already have a lot of HP regen and I want more, I think it's definitely worth taking. And then we have luck and dodge. We lose life steal, but we do get our dodge a little bit closer to being capped out. A robot arm. This will give us like 12 melee damage before the end of the run. Actually, I think that's worth it. We could take it. And let's see, armor and dodge, good. More luck, good. Lifesteal minus H. So instead of gaining max HP when we level up, we will gain lifesteal. That is definitely worth it because we have so much health already. More luck is good. More luck and more harvesting? Sure. Okay, yeah. And we keep going. Unfortunately, our pearl investment that we did way earlier in the run has not really paid off. I don't think we found a single pearl after that, so we haven't managed to get even a second one, which is very sad because obviously, like I said, even just 2 pearls is already good. 3 pearls, great. So if you ever buy 1 pearl and you end up with 3 at the end of your run, if you have enough luck, it is absolutely worth it, right? Like as long as you find them just randomly and naturally, after the first one, you will be very happy. Okay, not too much to talk about. We have gotten to the part of the run where you should just be destroying everything. So like, there's not much to guide you on at this point, I guess. I will say again though, just to recap, earlier, if you have to fight like a wave 11 or 12 elite, you don't necessarily have to kill it. You can just run away, okay? Don't feel like you're being forced to kill it just because it's there. You can just run away and wait until you're stronger later in the run. Alrighty, we don't want this. Armor. Yeah, we'll take it. I could take attack speed since we have such low amounts of attack speed right now. And let's see what we can get here. More attack speed and... I'll take a black belt. I don't know if we want this. We really don't need the crit chance. I guess I will take it just for the attack speed. Damage percent and lifesteal, sure. More lifesteal from this item, sure, we'll take that too. Take an alien worm, more healing. More HP regen, it's a cursed one, I'll take it, why not? Free rerolls, sure. More melee damage, and it'll give healing as well. More healing from the fairy. Harvesting, it's too late for that. We'll skip it. Go ahead and get banned. You ban as well. And let's see, more crit chance. Okay, we don't need any more of you. I could take another life-stealing item, but that's way too late. More armor is going to be good, more healing, and dodge and harvesting. I mean, this would get us the dodge cap, but I doubt it's the item we really want here. So I'm going to go ahead and pass. Now, this boss shouldn't take very long. I think it'll take about 5 seconds or so. And it took about 5 seconds or so. Nice. Easy peasy. I mean, this is going about exactly how I intended for it to go. And exactly how I expected it to go as well. So, yeah, there's not much to say, right? We just killed the boss in the first 5 seconds of the wave. And you might think, oh, that's a little bit slow. Maybe some of you do think that. But I want you to realize these bosses are not intended to be killed in 5 seconds. You know, there's a reason there's 60 seconds in a wave. It's because the bosses take a while to kill, usually. But if you have a good build like this and you get strong enough, it gets really fast. Obviously, we're not playing the Druid. You know, if you watched the Druid run earlier this week, you know what I'm talking about. We're not killing bosses in like less than a second, but that's okay. You know, not every character is killing bosses in less than a second. Only the most broken of characters do that. Us, on the other hand, we take a few seconds, like an actual gentleman. Like a civilized Brotato. We don't just kill the boss the second it spawns. 10 melee damage is pretty good. We'll go ahead and take that. And let's see, what can we get? Attack speed, nice. And 5 armor, why not? Go ahead and take that. Now we just want to get basically anything that's even remotely useful, and we'll be happy. So we're going to be on the lookout for that. Move speed, yes, we actually have way too much luck and not enough movement speed. We could take more damage percent, I mean, that's like fine. More healing, more healing. Anything else? A second pearl, finally. Took so long. We could take 1 butterfly, sure, more healing here. Anything else? One of you. Sure, we'll take one of you even. We just have so much money, we may as well take it, right? Like, there's no reason not to. We could take a baby elephant. That's a lot of damage. The cyber ball as well. These two, they deal damage based on how much luck you have, and we have 128 luck, which is quite a bit. You know, if you've ever played any other non-money making or non-money generating character, then you should know This is a lot of money. Okay, this is a lot of money. Yeah. Or sorry, this is a lot of luck. That's what I was trying to say. 130 on wave 19. You could definitely get here with a lot of characters, but again, most of the characters that can get this much luck are the ones that already make a lot of money naturally, like through their passive. In our case, we're making it through the Thief Dagger, which in a way is kind of like through your passive, right? It's similar-ish. Like, I mean, if it's your starting weapon, it is basically your passive. I'm gonna be honest, I don't even think I really need to move at this point in the run. I feel like I could just stand still, more or less. Like, is that not true? I think I could, but I should be trying to get all the money that I can off the ground. All right, so we made almost 3,000 materials. This would have been amazing earlier, but it's too late now. This is getting recycled. We could, what do we even want? We're missing 1% for dodge cap. I guess, okay, guys, in this position, look at our stats. Everything is already completely capped out. Like, we couldn't possibly do anything, really. The only thing we could maybe get is, like, some movement speed, I guess, to get above 30%. And now we could get 1% dodge, and then maybe just more attack speed. I think more attack speed is the real answer. I'm just going to take armor, though. And then, yeah, more, like, sure, why not? Let's just get up to, like, 30 armor. Why not? Like, you can notice our stats are kind of just ridiculous all around. Your projectiles gain 2 bounce. This would have been great, but like, we don't have projectiles. So like, there's no reason to take that. Okay, more armor. I mean, sure. Small fish for damage, coil for damage, more damage here. I mean, we could take this because it gives a free reroll, I guess. We don't care about XP gain at the end of the run anyways, so it doesn't really hurt us to take it. Now we're just trying to get more damage, I suppose. I'll take this for the... Oh, no, we're already at dodge cap. Nice. Oh, the feather gave us 3%. Wait, yeah, it just gave us 3%, right? Oh, yeah, that's funny. Okay, so we got dodge cap off that. Let's see. Anything else want to show up? More healing, more attack speed. Nice. That's actually what we want. I'll even take this. More attack speed here. Cap our speed. Gain range engineering and HP. I mean, sure, why not? We have so much already. May as well just take more. And more melee damage. And that's it. Well, guys, I hope you enjoyed the diver run. Character is completely broken. If you just live through the first like 12 waves, you kind of just become invincible, okay? And it's not that difficult to live through them, if I'm being honest. Something else I will recommend before I go is, in this case, we did have 3 elite waves, which you could see here up in the top left of the menu, or down here, which you can't see because we're going to wave 20 already. But if you really want an easy win, you can actually reset until you get a horde wave, because a horde wave is much better for the thief dagger, since you make a lot more money from killing all the small enemies in the horde wave. This is 2300, 3300. You made about 3,800, so basically 4,000 materials gained from our thief daggers, more or less. Hope you enjoyed, okay? And yeah, here's our final build. We have 2 tier 4 harpoon guns to trigger our passive, and we have the 4 thief daggers, which made about 4,000 bonus materials. They're also all tier 4. Here are all of our final stats. You can see we have pretty much every stat you could possibly imagine. Cap dodge, 30 armor, 200 range, cap crit, 100% attack speed, 200% damage, 100 melee damage, crazy HP regen. Everything looks ridiculous. There you go. Secondary stats here as well if you want to take a look. And that is it. Okay. Guys, if you enjoyed, maybe leave a like, comment, or subscribe. You can also click join below to join my YouTube membership. That's going to be it. Let's go. Wave 20. Okay, this will not take long. I'm just going to stand on top of the bosses and hit them both at the same time. That is 1 boss down, and that's 2 bosses down. GG. Easy run. Okay, here are all of our items at the end of the run if you want to take a look. There are the first 4 rows, and there are the other 4 rows. So 8 rows in total. GG. And yeah, again, we made about 4,000 bonus materials off these thief daggers. Pretty good. Next time we will be playing the hiker, so if you come and watch that, that'll be tomorrow. That's it for today. If you look in the top left, there will be a recommended video if you might want to watch. The bottom left will be a Brotato playlist you might want to click on. And on the right, you can click to subscribe. That's it. See you tomorrow on the hiker. Goodbye and bye-bye.